I need y'all to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Watch the whole video. Shout out to my boy Kim Folks. I appreciate your work. This is a great one right here.
Yes, sir. Now, today, we going to talk about Barack Obama.
Appreciate you, Kim
We're
Folks.
going to continue in this quote-unquote Black History Month, and we're going to continue to dismember some figures that have been planted and handed to us in a nice package, right? So without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, starting off with his given name, trust me, we gonna dive in on that in a second, right? Because I already know what some of y'all thinking already, right? But let's talk about the name that he was given for a second. Barack Hussein Obama II. When we take his name in the English ordinal cipher, it equates to 181. Now, if you don't understand what you're looking at, this is the practice of gematria, turning letters into their numerical value. A is 1, B is 2, so on and so forth. And when you take his name, it's some interesting things that line up right with his name. Even if you just simply take his first and last name, Barack Obama, you also get 181 in the Latin cipher. Black history and black person also align with that number 181. So now we see why this person, as he made quote unquote black history by being the first black person, quote unquote, that was a president. And he happens to align with these numbers. Now, the most important thing about this is the fact that the number 181 is the 42nd prime number. Just like the N word, just like slavery, and just like history. These are the things that this stuff equates to. And this is what's really being unspoken with these words. This is behind the scenes, the real agenda behind these words that are being used. See, we have to understand that the English language is a spell, right? But come on, right, with that number 42, right? Even his vice president, Joe Biden, was born in the year 42. And we see the things that he has spoken. He has positioned himself, I don't know how, but he's positioned himself in the community to look at you and tell you as a quote unquote black man that you are not a black man if you don't vote for me. So, you know, the audacity of a person like this to stand in front of you and tell you you are not who you are. You have not lived the experiences that you have lived through in your life. Simply if you don't vote for a guy like this. But come on, right? Let's continue with that number 42 with Barack Obama Sr. I know what you're thinking once again. We're going to get to that. But first, let's talk about the person that they bring to you as Barack Obama's father, Barack Obama Sr., which equals 42 as well. So we're continuing that 42 pattern. Now, Barack Obama Sr. was born on the 18th of June. 18 plus 6 equals 24, the reflection of 42. Right now, Barack Obama Sr.'s final years and death, excuse me. According to Barack II's memoir, they're talking about Barack Obama as the one that we know. Memoir, his father, continuing conflict with Kenyan President Jomo Kenyatta destroyed his career. He came under suspicion after Tom Mboya was assassinated in 1969 as he had been a protege of the ruler. So it was some type of conflict that he had going on with the Kenyan president. Uh, Obama was fired by Kenyatta. He was then blacklisted, and then he found it impossible to get work. By the time Obama visited his son in Hawaii in 1971, he had a bad leg from the 1970 accident. So he got into a bad car accident right after his protege, a year after his protege was killed. So he's seen to be kind of the exact opposite of what his son ended up being. His quote unquote son ended up being, right? Which is a very interesting parallel. How he seemed to be against uh the certain powers that ruled over the people, and his son ended up being someone that assisted the powers against the people. But even Jomo Kenyatta equals 42 as well, continuing that 42 pattern. Now, to touch on further about Obama, Barack Obama, that's what his name, as his born name, right? Now, they say Obama later lost both legs. He lost both of his legs in a second serious automobile accident. So he then got into 2 car accidents, right? His life deteriorated as he struggled with poverty and drinking. During his final decade, he never recovered his formal social or economic standing. Skip down in 1982, Obama had a relationship with Jael Atinyo, and with her fathered his last son named George Obama, which is Obama's half brother. 6 months after George's birth, Obama died in a car crash in Nairobi. So let's dive in on that for a second. Now, Barack Obama Sr. passed away 206 days before his upcoming birthday, just like sacrifice equals 206. Now, if we look at his son, Barack Obama II, like I said, we're going to dive in on all the specifics. So I'm saying father right now for a lack of terms. Right now, Barack Hussein Obama II happens to equal 82, as Barack Obama Sr. died in the year 82. Right? He was killed in Nairobi, Kenya, right? This is where he died in that car crash. Now, what's interesting, Nairobi, Kenya synchronizes right up with Barack Hussein Obama Sr. 274 in the English language, forwards and backwards. Most importantly, the number 74 when killing equals 74 as well. Now, if we look at Obama's age at the time of Barack Obama Sr.'s death, Barack Obama was 21 years and 3 months old at the time of this death. Just like death equals 213, the death number, right? Barack Obama Sr.'s death was on the 113th day of Barack Obama Jr.'s age. The number 113. What do we all know around that number? The number for dishonesty equals 113, along with green screen, dream world, fake reality, sinister, divorce, infidelity, perjury, disinfo, not factual, not true, broadcasting, mainstream, bullshit, election day, politics, puppets, illusions, fictions, not honest, dishonest. All these words, when you simply take the numerical value in the letters, A equals 1, the first letter, B equals 2, the second letter, and you happen to get 113 with these words, But come on, right? Now, Obama's father, right, his death was also on the third month and the third week of Barack Obama's age that year. Interesting enough, Satan also equals 330. But most importantly, with that number 33, which we all know is revolved around the Masons, right? Now, what's very interesting is that the first ever Masonic inaugural ball happened to be in honor of Barack Obama, right? It says William R. Singleton, Hope Lebanon Lodge number 7, is hosting the first ever Masonic inaugural ball in honor of President-elect Barack Obama and Vice President-elect Joseph Biden. So he was, in fact, not the very first Masonic president, because the very first Masonic president was the first president, George Washington. But this was the first ever Masonic inaugural ball, right? You know how they get inaugurated when they do the inauguration speech, and then later on they have a ball. This was the first ever Masonic inaugural ball involving Barack Obama. But come on, right? Now, remember the fact that 330, right? Because it was exactly 3 months, 3 weeks, and 0 days. That's what happened. He happened to pass away on that time frame of Obama's age, right? When Satan equals 330. But also, if we take the date that his father was born on, the 18th of June, 18/6, we get Mark of Beast. Mark of Beast equals 186 in the English language in reverse. Barack Obama was exactly 1,111 weeks old at the time of his father's death, that was born on Mark of Beast numerology. So we get the Mark of Beast numerology once again with Obama's age. We also get the Mark of Beast once again with the day that Obama was born, on the 216th day of the year. 6 times 6 times 6. Throw it in your calculator right now. Mark of Beast, once again, equals 666. Remember, this is just utilizing the letters. So how interesting that we know in scripture the mark of the beast is said to be 600 score 6, however they say it in the Bible. But 666, right? Interesting enough, taking the letters, once again, the numerical value of the letters alone, and it also equals 666. And he happens to be born on this numerology. His father that died from that car accident also equals 216 in reverse. His vice president, Joseph Biden Jr., also equals 216 in reverse. These niggas is spawns doing the bidding. But most importantly, Obama, the day that Obama won the presidency, to the day that he got inaugurated into office, was a span of 2 months and 16 days. Come on, man. This the type of stuff you can't make up. This is facts. It's no way you can manipulate the facts. These are facts that he was born on the 216th day of the year. These are facts that can't be changed, can't be manipulated. Right? Also with the letters, even the letters. It can't be changed. It's already had this value for hundreds and hundreds of years. These are things that you cannot manipulate. I cannot make Joseph Biden Jr. equal anything else than what it already is. But come on, right? Come on. Now, if we take Joseph Biden Jr.'s birthday to the day that his president, the man he was working for, got got inaugurated into office, January 20th, 2009, was a span of 61 days, just like President Obama equals 61. What's interesting about President Obama equaling 61 is the fact that he was born in the year 61. And what's so crazy, at the time that we're talking about him, he's 61 years old. He was born to play this role, people. He was born to do this. And we really about to get to the bottom of it towards the end. So make sure y'all watch this whole video. Because I ain't even get to rip off his mask. Figuratively, some Scooby-Doo shit. But come on, right? Now, interesting enough, ever since the 33rd president, who was Harry S. Truman, ever since then, every president gets inaugurated on the 20th of January. Before the 33rd president, it was different dates. But ever since the 33rd president, each president has got inaugurated if they didn't get killed, right, or impeached. They got inaugurated on the 20th of January, which is interesting. 201. Just like the Jesuit order equals 201. Order of Illuminati, 201. So they make sure every president gets in on 201. Letting you know that they are the enemy of the state. But come on. Right? Once again, the day that Obama got inaugurated, right? With his husband, with his wife, Michelle, right? January 20th, 2009, right? Breaking that up, 2009. We get 50 date numerology. Just like politics equals 50. But along with that number 50, right? Barack Obama won the presidency 50 weeks after the birthday of his vice president, Joseph Biden Jr. When politics equals 50 and election day equals 50. This day right here was election day, November 4th, 2008. That was election day. But come on. Now, at the time that Obama won his presidency, at the time that he became the Democrat president, he happened to be 47 years old, just like President, Democrat, and government. Agent 47? But come on, right? Which we know the 47 degrees in the Masonic compass. Osama bin Laden equals 47. White House, the cabal, two parties, Republican equals 47 as well. So I'm led to believe that our 47th president will be a Republican. But come on, Democrat, right? Because they always switch seats, right? We have a Democrat. Go back and look. I think, okay, matter of fact, I got the shit right here. Right? I wish it showed they parties, but Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican. I think they've done this since the 82, I believe. Was Ronald Reagan? I think it was around here. That's when they stopped. But ever since, because after Obama, it was Trump, Republican. After Trump, it was Biden, Democrat. So it's going to be a Republican next as your 47th president. Donald Trump. But come on. Right? Come on. As Trump equals 47. But November 4th, 2008, the day that Barack Obama was elected president, if we take that span of days to his upcoming birthday that next year, we get a span of 273 days, just like Democrat. So we get the Democrat and how old he was at the time. And then we get the Democrat at the span of days to his next birthday. He was born and bred to do this, man. I'm trying to tell you. He has the bloodline. He has the bloodline of the rest of the presidents. And we're going to get into that. But come on. Right, the day of the year that he was elected, November 4th, happened to be the 309th day of the year, just like African American. The first African American president was elected on the 309th day of the year when African American equals 309. Right? Barack Hussein Obama II, just to bring it back from the beginning, black person, synchronizes with his name. But not only that, black person also equals 44, as the 44th president of the United States was a black person. You see how all this stuff is strategic? You see how nobody's sliding through the cracks, especially the president of the United States. Come on, you really think they finna let a nigga named Tyrone through that bitch? Come on now, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. You don't even come from that bloodline. You don't even come from those folks' lineage. You hear me? Come on, man. You think they finna have a dark-skinned nigga with a full beard and dreadlocks in that motherfucker, man? Then we'll stop bowing down to so many damn countries. If that was the case, everybody will be fearful of us. We'll finally be intimidating. They always got these bare booty face ass niggas as our presidents. Niggas don't never have no facial hair. Come on. Right? Including, and once again, continuing at 44, right? With black person equaling 44 as the 44th president. Now, who was his vice president? Joe Biden, which also equals 44. Now, remember, Joe Biden was born in the year 42, just like we know what that word means. You see what I'm saying? It's all by the numbers, man. These people getting paired up. It's all by design. It's all by design. Right? Now, on 11/4, right, which was, once again, election day, Obama's birthday was exactly 39 weeks later. So he got elected 39 weeks before his birthday, just like history equals 39. And that history was made on 11/4 when history equals 114. Now I'm about to show you how much history has been manipulated, because I can bring the same situation with these same numbers to another individual. Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. equals 114, as he was killed at the age of 39. Now you see what's going on. And look at the synchronicities between the two. He was killed on 4/4. Once again, the synchronicities between the two. Black person, 44, the 44th president. Come on now. Our whole history has been manipulated as we know it. Come on, man. Come on. Right? November 4th, once again, the day he got elected to the day he got inaugurated, was a span of 2 months, 2 weeks, and 2 days, just like Order Out of Chaos. And this is these people's mission when they get into that office, is to create the chaos to bring in the order. The Hegelian dialect, if I said that right. Create the problem, give the solution, so you'll always look to the same people for the answer when they was the one that created the problem in the first place.
Talk to him, Ken.
And this is what these people do. Order Out of Chaos also comes from Order Out Chow, which is the 33rd degree Freemasonic slogan. And this is what all these people are under. This is all these people do. It's the Order Out of Chaos. Well, come on. Right? Once again, from his election day to the day that he was inaugurated as the president was exactly 11 weeks and 0 days, just like president equals 110. Even dropping that 0 and you just get that 11. Right? This is simply taking these words as we know it, these words that we've been taught. They have bigger meaning. They have bigger substance. Let's get to it now. Now, this is Malik Obama right here next to him. This is his brother, his said brother, right? They say this is Barack Obama's half brother from their Kenyan father. Now they have a different mother, but they have that Kenyan father, that black ass Kenyan father, right? It don't seem like none of that black assness got transferred over to Barack Obama, which is very interesting. Now, this is Barack Obama's alleged father next to his birth mother. This is his birth mother by the name of Ann. Hold on, give me 1 second. Ann Dunham. This is his mother by the name of Ann Dunham. This is his alleged father, Barack Obama Sr. Now, this is said to be Barack Obama's stepfather. This is Barack Obama as a child, and this is his birth mother once again. Who does he look more like? I mean, we really don't even have to bring gematria into this situation right here. Who does Barack Obama, as we see this man right here, who does he look more like? Now, I just told you that these people come from the same bloodline, the same lineage. So you really think a nigga born from Kenya is finna be the American president? You really think they would let that happen? But see, it was all an agenda, because they have to pose this man as an African American. Because that was the whole agenda, to get you niggas to shut up and stop complaining, because y'all had never got a black president before. So then they gave you one. They created one and they gave them to you. They didn't take a nigga that look like Tyrese. You hear me? They got a nigga named Barack Hussein Obama. What the fuck type of name is that? Have you ever met a black man with that type of name? But look at him though. Look at him though. This is the whole agenda. This is the whole agenda. So you would think, to give you to keep believing in this rigged system. So one day you could look up and you could say, maybe I can do it. When whole time this shit is already rigged. These people is already born and bred, getting their names changed, birth certificates being burnt. You see what I'm saying? All to manufacture history right in front of you. But come on. Right? They even allegedly found his student ID when he went to Columbia University. So it's alleged that his real name is shared by who they said was his stepfather. This is Lolo Sotorio or Sotoro. But on his student ID that was found and leaked, I didn't Photoshop this. You see what I'm saying? It's bad. You can Google this. You can Google this stuff. All you have to do is look this stuff up. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to find the truth. It's really not. Barry Sotoro was his alleged real name. So this is who he was really posing to be all along. This is why they gave him. I believe they adopted him. Just to create the story. And they played along, and everybody has gotten wiped out. Barack Obama Sr.'s dead, and this man right here is dead. And Dunham is dead as well. His mama dead, his stepdaddy dead, his motherfucker other dad dead. I'm gonna say it the right way. His stepdaddy dead, his mama gone, and his real daddy gone. Everybody gone. They already done wiped the whole scene. So now we ain't gonna never know the truth for real, 100%. We can only speculate now. They done wiped the whole scene strategically. Before they gave them to you, the tracks was already removed. These folks passed away in the 80s and the 90s. And these two passed away at the same age of 52. When Democrat equals 52. Government equals 52. Excuse me, Democrat doesn't equal 52. My bad. President equals 52. Right? And this is why they took these folks out. They took these folks out by the numbers as well. right? All for his image. All for his image, for his fake image. All for his fake image. So they can hand him down to you. So you'll be happy for him. You'll be happy and satisfied just because he black. He don't have to do nothing else. He don't actually have to do anything for your people. All he has to do is be black and everybody will clap. That's how they trained us to think. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. That's why I say call me kinfolk.
Appreciate you.
But with that
kinfolk.
being said, that's all we got for this video, man. Appreciate y'all for the love. Appreciate y'all for the support. And I'm out.